Yo, it is Shakur Stevenson fight week. Shakur Stevenson is probably the most talented southpaw in the game. And on Saturday, matter of fact, I think it's Friday, he's going to fight Robson Conceição. Conceição is a fighter who destroyed Oscar Valdez when they fought. But Oscar Valdez got a robbery decision. On Friday, Shakur Stevenson's going to show Oscar Valdez how to get it done against Conceição. For those of y'all who don't know who Conceição is, I never really heard of the guy till he fought Oscar Valdez and beat Oscar Valdez. Mind you, that was the fight that Oscar Valdez tested positive for steroids for. And the WBC still let him fight. ESPN still let him fight on that card. I know everybody's still thinking about this past weekend with the trilogy with Canelo Alvarez and Triple G. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's still fresh in y'all mind. It's still fresh in everybody's mind. And at the same time, sometimes it's called recency bias. You watch a fight and then you be in that moment of, man, that was a whatever fight. I know it was a horrible fight. Y'all know it was a horrible fight. But after everything, Canelo went to his post-fight press conference talking about, I hear David Benavidez dead, but what has David Benavidez accomplished? Same dude who was trying to fight Makabu and all that. But David Benavidez came out and said, since you claim you don't want to fight Mexican boxers, he not even full Mexican. He's half Ecuadorian. Here he go right here. Take a listen to this.
I'm Mexican and Ecuadorian, but I was here born in the U.S. I get a lot of criticism, too. People say I'm not Mexican. You know, some people say, that he's American, he's not Mexican. I'm not 100% Mexican. I'm Mexican and Ecuadorian. I'm Mexican and Ecuadorian, but I was here born in the U.S.
Y'all heard him. But this Friday, Shakur Stevenson fights. Let me tell you something about Shakur Stevenson. I'm sure you probably don't want to hear this. You know what I'm saying? Because I know a lot of Canelo fans tune into my channel. God bless y'all. Y'all give me views. Good for you. You can stay. Don't go nowhere because you might want to hear this about your favorite fighter. Shakur Stevenson, in my personal opinion, is the future pound-for-pound king. Shakur Stevenson, in my personal opinion, will be at the top of the pound-for-pound list soon enough. I know Bud Crawford right now is at the top. And the winner of the Bud Crawford versus Errol Spence fight, they're going to stay at the top for a minute. That's why I say in the future, Shakur Stevenson will be number one pound for pound. I don't think we've seen a better talent than Shakur Stevenson in a minute. You know what I mean? I know Devin Haney fights at 135. Shakur Stevenson will be coming to 135. I guarantee y'all, when Shakur Stevenson goes to 135, Devin Haney will be going to 140. Devin Haney is gonna, y'all think y'all be praising Devin Haney like he's some type of all-time great. He's a good fighter. And he's undisputed right now at 135. He can hold that. That's a good resume. You know what I'm saying? Or not even a resume. That's a good status that Devin Haney got right now. But let's be real. Devin Haney don't got no chin or no power. A lot of y'all were hating on me because the video I did about him versus Tank. It's Tank over everybody. That's what I say. I respect Devin Haney, but is he my favorite? No. Accolade, Mr. Ant. That's a good accolade to her right now. But I think Shakur Stevenson would wash Devin Haney. If y'all seen on Dante's Boxing Nation about maybe 6 years ago, Devin Haney and Shakur sparred. Shakur got the better at that sparring. Shakur Stevenson is technically more sound than Devin Haney. Devin Haney's a good fighter, but he ain't no Shakur Stevenson. Just please know that. And for those of y'all who's seen my recent short, I got to touch on this, man. Shout out to Dante's Boxing Nation. He came out with a real video today. I don't know if y'all tap into him. Probably one of the realest boxing channels. You know what I'm saying? He speak his mind and he don't care about the backlash. Matthew, what up? Haney was saying that Ryan beats Tank. Okay, well, that lets you know that Haney got that clown energy. You know what I'm saying? He from California, so what do you expect? You can't take people from the West. Hey, I said it before and I say it again. You can't take people from the West Coast seriously, especially when it comes to boxing. Whatever they say, bro, they never even saw snow. They don't know what real life is. They don't know what 4 seasons are, bro. They think that life is all about palm trees and sunshine. I can't take nothing that somebody from California say serious. I never will. So that's I ain't even worried about that. But for those of y'all who didn't catch my recent short, I'm gonna play it for y'all. Y'all can go watch it. It's not really much to see, but it's a picture. But everybody pay attention and listen to what Dante says right here. Shout out to Dante's Boxing Nation. He gave me permission to use this footage or audio, whatever. But listen to this very, very closely. Check this out. You might want to hear this. All the clown channels, the black clown channels. So if you're a black YouTube channel who supports Canelo Alvarez, you might want to hear this. Check it out.
If you're one of those black coon types that are going out of your way to praise Canelo Alvarez or diss black fighters because you feel you're going to get acceptance from the races, these Mexican fans, they're telling you, we don't even care if you root for Canelo Alvarez or not. People are afraid to speak the truth when it comes to Canelo Alvarez. They don't want to be dealing with all of these racist Canelo Alvarez fans that will flood your comment section. Stephen Fulton, Canelo Alvarez fans start calling him a monkey just because he said, let's go champ to Caleb Plant. Mexican Canelo Alvarez fans, they attacked him racially for that. Just think about how crazy that is. When they are calling a black person a racial slur, they're talking about the entire race. If you're one of those black...
That gotta be one of the realest things I ever heard. I had to call Dante and say, yo, bro, that's gotta be one of the greatest things I ever heard in my life. Because on YouTube, there's a lot of Canelo Alvarez support coming from black YouTube channels. And like Dante said, I'm going to repeat just that part. Hear him out. I'm going to repeat just that part. The first part is the realest.
If you're one of those black coon types that are going out of your way to praise Canelo Alvarez or diss black fighters because you feel you're going to get acceptance from the races, these Mexican fans, they're telling you, we don't even care if you...
A lot of black YouTube channels, they go out of their way to praise Canelo Alvarez. Like, yo, man, don't talk about Canelo this and this. Like, bro, Canelo fans don't even like you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Some of these guys are so ashamed deep down that they don't even show their face. They will literally hide their face because they know that their family probably is ashamed of them for praising, you know what I'm saying? For praising Canelo Alvarez. Oscar, IFBP. Dudes like that. They are so ashamed that they're actually praising this man, but the Canelo Alvarez fans wouldn't even invite them to dinner. You know what I'm saying? It's sad that these guys go out of their way to praise Canelo. Even after Canelo's last performance, even after his last performance, they'll still try to praise Canelo, man. So shout out to Dante's Boxing Nation, man. You the GOAT, bro. He inspired me to even make content, bro. Yeah, I mean, before I was just boxing. I was just straight boxing. You know what I'm saying? And during the pandemic, I was in California with my wife, and there was no gyms open, no boxing gyms open. That's why y'all see me sparring outside in a park. You know what I mean? But out of boredom, I just made a page, a channel, and Javante Tank Davis, shout out to him, man. Tank over everybody. Tank Davis posts one of my videos on his Twitter, and my channel blew up from there, man. So shout out to Javante Davis. I was never a fan of Canelo. Let's be real. Hey, man, a lot of people are just like in the arena. People was booing the fight, bro. People was booing that trip. When Triple G and Canelo was fighting, the crowd was booing because after all the buildup, after Canelo Alvarez saying he's always talking shit about me, after he promised his fans a knockout, this is what we got. It was nothing but some high-level sparring, if you ask me. It was nothing but a heated sparring session, man. You know what I mean? The man, Roosevelt Fella says, tank over everybody. Hey, man, I showed Atif Oberton another comment that said tank over everybody, and he said it's now a movement. So I think I'm going to start putting that on my T-shirts. Matter of fact, tonight, I'm going to upgrade my store. I'm going to put tank over everybody. You know what I'm saying? And I might have a bunch of other different shirts. Y'all could give me some ideas. You know what I mean? Hey, yo, Southpaw. Hey, yo, Matthew, bro, his heart started beating. You know what I mean? Speaking of that, bro, I want to talk about this clown. He a TikToker. Nowadays, I guess TikTok boxing talk is it's for the kids. As y'all know, TikTok is an app for the kids. People use it to promote. There's a clown on TikTok named Hot Boxing Minute, a guy who never fought a day in his life, a guy who wouldn't fight a day in his life, a guy who eats fried chicken on his live streams, eats junk food. He doesn't live a boxing lifestyle. The man turned down a fight with me. I was in California. He ducked the sparring session with me. Just recently, he got sent an offer to come to Chicago. Security would have been around, cameras. He would have been safe to have a boxing match with me. He denied it. He claims that, you know what he said? I'm going to show y'all what he said because I know he's probably watching right now. So Hot Boxing Minute, this is for you, bro, because since you want to act like you tough, I'm going to just show everybody on my channel. He said he turned down the fight because he said that train departed a long time ago. I can't tarnish my brand with you. It's nothing personal. Bro, if the train departed a long time ago, if you don't even box anymore, why do you talk boxing and show pictures of you sparring somebody if you're not about that action? I knew you was finna duck the offer. He got offered a good amount to come and box me. He turned it down. And I think we know what would have happened. So Hot Boxing Minute, I think you know what would have happened, bro. You are nowhere near my caliber of person. And in the ring, I would not stop. I would come straight ahead and I just would not stop. You don't train like me. You don't run 6 days a week. You don't do over 500 sit-ups a day. You don't spar 3 times a week. We are not the same, bro. And I think you know what happens if you ever stepped into a boxing ring with me, bro. I would put you on my highlight. That's all I got to say about that clown. But anyway, hold up. I got you. This man says, yeah, make them T-shirts. I'm going to make them T-shirts, tank over everybody. This man says Loma Chicken is a joke. Loma Chicken's about to fight his sparring partner. And I've seen some clowns talking about how come I don't say nothing about Deontay Wilder about to fight his sparring partner. Deontay Wilder is not praised by the media as the Matrix. Let me repeat that. For those of y'all clowns talking about, why don't you say anything about Deontay Wilder about to fight his sparring partner, Helenius? But you'll roast Lomachenko for fighting his sparring partner, Mr. whatever his name is. Deontay Wilder is not known for his supposed great boxing skills. Deontay Wilder is known for his power, and he lives up to the name. Wilder, he's a wild swinger. The old media looks at Vasily Lomachenko as the Matrix. Bob Arum said, quote, he's the best thing he's seen since Muhammad Ali. So the media is not praising Wilder as if he's as skilled as Lomachenko. So Wilder going to fight his sparring partner. It's a good comeback fight. God bless him. Canelo Alvarez fought Anthony Durham, his sparring partner. Step right over him. You know what I'm saying? So that's the difference between Wilder and Lomachenko. Goofies. He don't want that smoke. They all internet. I know Hot Boxing Minute don't want that smoke. He knows what would happen. You know what I'm saying? He's a soft-spoken. Hey, Anybody know he does mukbangs, bro? That dude eats food on camera. He sings on camera, bro. That dude ain't no boxer, bro. I would run him over in like 35 seconds. You know what I'm saying? He'll be lucky to survive 35 seconds with me. Trust me, I'm 191, solid as a rock. No body fat on me. Dude weighs about 160, not even in no type of shape. So really his fight weight is not 160. You know what I'm saying? My last fight was at 178. I walk around about 190. In no way would that man, he couldn't even hurt me if he loaded up and cracked me with his hardest shot. He gets ran over. Very easy, but that's enough about that clown. Roosevelt Fowler says, hold up, I got you. Baloma Chicken, hold on, what you say? Baloma Chicken is fighting his sparring partner. It's an easy win. He knows his sparring partner like the back of his hand. Everybody knows their sparring partner, especially championship level fighters. Loma Chicken knows exactly who he's fighting. He knows exactly what his good and bads are. It's an easy tune-up for Loma. Loma's going to need about 5 tune-ups before he actually steps up to fight Devin Haney. Just know that. Did I see Bam Rodriguez doing the low blows? Yeah, I seen Bam Rodriguez doing them low blows. He might be overrated, but I didn't watch the fight live, but I saw clips of that. Yo, Southpaw, you funny as hell, keeping it real. Thank you. I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate that. Errol Spence breaks orbital bones. You are absolutely right. Everybody want to talk crap about Errol Spence. For what? Errol Spence will dog walk you, bro. And I'm picking Errol Spence to win the fight against Crawford. I said it before, but I'll give you a quick repeat of what I said. I'm going to keep it quick. When Errol Spence fought Sean Porter, he fought Sean Porter for his belt. Beat Sean Porter, took his belt. When Errol Spence fought Kell Brook, he went all the way to the UK and beat Kell Brook and took his belt, broke his orbital bone. When Terrence Crawford fought Kell Brook, he fought him just to fight him. There was no reward. When Terrence Crawford fought Showtime Sean Porter, he kind of fought him just to fight him. So Terrence Crawford fighting Errol Spence leftovers. Terrence Crawford got dropped by Mean Machine, even though they didn't call it. Mean Machine dropped Terrence Crawford. It's all over YouTube. Go look up the fight. Terrence Crawford, I question his chinny chin chin. Please know that. Bud Crawford, I believe his first fight was actually at 135. He became undisputed at 140. Errol Spence fought at 150. Errol Spence is the naturally bigger man. I believe he will break Terrence Bud Crawford down. Terrence Bud Crawford's only chance in that fight is not to go toe-to-toe because he's just not built like that. He's a smaller man. I think Terrence Bud Crawford's best bet to win that fight, if it happens, is to try to outpoint Errol Spence. But Errol Spence is also a good boxer too. Spence can box, but Spence just prefers to bang and brawl. Not brawl. I shouldn't say brawl. Get inside and break you down. Technically break you down. Body, head, jab. You know what I'm saying? Errol Spence is not reckless. There's a method to what he does. But to the average dum-dum who don't know boxing, they might see Errol Spence different. You know what I'm saying? Hold up. Somebody sent a super chat. I'm going to get you right now. What'd you say? Yo, man, this man is always on my thing. He sends super chats just to talk crazy, but I'm going to give you some attention. He says Oscar Valdez stopped Shakur Stevenson in a rematch. Is that right? You think so? You want to know what's crazy? In order to stop somebody, you have to land on them, Mr. Prof, whatever your name is. You have to land on them to stop them, bro. In the first fight, I didn't see Oscar Valdez land more than 2 punches, bro. So how you going to stop somebody if you can't punch them? In order to stop somebody, you got to be able to land. Oscar Valdez ain't that talented. He wasn't that talented. He couldn't even land on Shakur. But thank you for the super chat, Mr. Uneducated on Boxing. That dude be trolling me. He be sending me super chats as a troll. Keep on trolling, bro. I appreciate you over here, bro. He paid $10 to troll, right? He always does. Hey, this man sends a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? So I take it he's one of those rich kids who he take his parents' debit card and he just sends super chats to troll me. You spending your parents' money, you not spending my money. You giving me your mama money. As a matter of fact, you might be giving me your dad's lawn. You might be giving me your dad's landscaping money. Your dad cuts a lot of grass, bro. You know what I'm saying? Your dad cuts so much grass, but you steady sending me his money, bro. So God bless your dad, bro. He's out there sweating, cutting that grass. You know what I mean? He after work, he goes and gets his 24-pack of Modelo, all for you to take his debit card and troll me. It's all good. I appreciate the grass money. It's okay. You know what I mean? Facts, spend your money. Hey, it's okay. He can troll all he wants, man, because he's only spending his father's landscaping money. And I think he knows that. He's probably like, damn, my daddy do cut a lot of grass, and I'm sending it to Southpaw. You should smarten up. Anyways, Oscar Valdez blocked me for Oscar Valdez blocked me too. Eddie Reynoso blocked me because I tagged him in the videos. I'm gonna show you. Eddie Reynoso, where he at? Here we go. Look it. This is Eddie Reynoso. Y'all see him? Eddie Reynoso blocked me because I showed him the positive test. You see that? Eddie Reynoso blocked me because I showed him the video of when Oscar said I never done it, and I pulled up the report of him testing positive, and I also showed Eddie Reynoso. I showed all of his fighters who test positive, and he blocked me right after that. These guys can't take the truth. Look it. Here you go. Here's everything I said. Eddie Reynoso. He's seen it and just blocked me. These guys can't take the truth, bro. Eddie Reynoso, only trainer in the history of boxing to have not one, not two, not three, but 4 fighters test positive. Eddie Reynoso, the only trainer in boxing history to have 4 fighters test positive for steroids. Come on, bro. That ain't no coincidence. That's Eddie. I bet Eddie walk around with a bag of PEDs. Like, yo, man, you want to set up at my gym? Bang. And he passed them out like mixtapes. His whole gym juiced up. Christian, you absolutely right. Eddie Reynoso. Hey, yo, Christian, he not an overrated trainer. He the worst trainer, bro. There's a difference between overrated and the worst. Eddie Reynoso didn't win a fight in 2022. Matter of fact, he just got a win against Triple G because Canelo beat a 40-year-old Triple G. Barely beat him. Eddie Reynoso got 1 win in 2022. He took 3 L's in 2022. Real talk. Prophecy. Thank you for the super chat, brother. He says, in all seriousness, Shakur won't move up because he has Ryan Garcia and Pitbull. Hey, bro. He says you are so okay. So basically, you're saying that Shakur Stevenson don't want to move up to 135 because Ryan Garcia and Pitbull Cruz are waiting for him, bro. Is you serious, bro? You see, I follow Shakur Stevenson a lot. I see every interview he did. Shakur Stevenson plans on going all the way up to 154 later on in his career, bro. If you're thinking that Ryan Garcia is more talented than Shakur, bro, I think you need to sign up at a boxing gym. You see, a lot of these guys, the reason they say the most outlandish things they say is because they really don't know boxing, bro. If you box for at least, start boxing for about a year, maybe. Get you a couple amateur fights under your belt. Just go in them hard sparrings. You know what I'm saying? Put the work in. Condition your body to be a boxer. And then, once you got a better understanding of the sport, watch Shakur and then watch Ryan Garcia. You'll start to appreciate how skilled he really is, bro. Once you start boxing, you're going to appreciate, like, yo, man, Shakur, man, he's smooth, he's sharp. He's great. Ryan not like that, bro. There is no way that in this lifetime, Ryan Garcia, he's not built like that. He from California, Southern California at that, bro. He not like that, bro. It's not up here for him. He ain't gonna fight Tank. I know they talk about the Tank fight. Ryan gonna pull out of that, bro. But I appreciate your money, bro. You know what I'm saying? Tell your father to keep on cutting grass because you're gonna keep taking his debit card, sending me his money. So shout out to your pops. This guy Trent Hopper looks like you from the UK. Oh no. You from here. Do you respect? He said, do you respect Ryan, Frank Sanchez, and Ruiz for leaving Eddie Reynoso? You know what? I respect them for leaving the gym. No, you're right. I respect. Yeah, matter of fact, I'll give Ryan a little respect. I respect Ryan Garcia for leaving Eddie Reynoso. I respect Frank Sanchez for leaving Eddie Reynoso. And Andy Ruiz. I respect that Andy Ruiz left that gym. I do give them that. I think they seen a pattern of what was going to happen. Eddie Reynoso lost 3 fights in a row. So I do respect those 3 guys for leaving. I always had respect for Frank Sanchez because he'd been around before he joined Eddie's gym. He had a couple of fights under Eddie Reynoso, but he left that gym. He goes, man, this gym is all about Canelo. Exactly what they call tech. Yeah, man. You know, they're not really informed like that, bro. But Mr. Trent Hopper, thank you for the super chat. I really appreciate that, brother. Hey, yo, this man say David Benavidez, Senior Benavidez been posting nothing but facts about Canelo. He even mentioned Mayweather gave Canelo a chance. Why not give Benavidez? Matter of fact, I touched on that in my video. Canelo Alvarez had the nerve to say, what has David Benavidez accomplished? David Benavidez is a 3-time champ, bro. Canelo Alvarez was only a 2-time champ when he fought Floyd. Keep in mind that Canelo was 23 years old when he fought Floyd. Benavidez is 25 years old. You know what I'm saying? How dare Canelo say, what has Benavidez accomplished? What did Makabu accomplish? Makabu, the guy that the zone didn't even want to air that fight. The zone didn't want to promote the Makabu fight. They said, Canelo, man, we can't be giving you 30 million of fights to fight guys like Makabu. Nobody ever heard of him. So the nerve of Canelo to say, what has David Benavidez accomplished? Bro, hey, and then Canelo always says, I always try to make the fights that people want to see. Everybody want to see the Benavidez fight, bro. Everybody want to see David Benavidez versus Canelo. Matter of fact, I took a poll on my channel. I'm going to show y'all the poll. I'm going to show y'all the poll right now. It's still up there. Oh, it's still up there. Everybody check out this poll. Matter of fact, here we go. 70%. I said, who should Canelo fight next? 70% said David Benavidez. Everybody wants to see Canelo fight David Benavidez. But Canelo Alvarez has the nerve to say, what has David Benavidez accomplished? He accomplished more than Makabu. He accomplished more than Abner Yildirim. But you'll fight guys like those, right? And for the nerve of Canelo to say, I don't want to fight Mexican boxers, but you fought Julio Cesar Chavez. So what Canelo was saying is that if you're a horrible Mexican fighter, like Julio Cesar Chavez Jr., he'll fight you. If you're a Mexican fighter who's not good, Canelo will fight you. But if you're a good Mexican fighter, Canelo don't want no parts of that because he knows damn well if 2 Mexicans fight and and the winner of that fight, David Benavidez would steal Canelo's fan base. All the Mexican boxing fans will really see who the best Mexican boxer is. So if Canelo loses to Benavidez, Benavidez steals every single fan who tunes in on Cinco de Mayweather and Mexican Independence Day. That's something that Canelo doesn't want to risk. You know what I'm saying? If they was in a gym, I'm sure Canelo would spar David and he would get ran over in sparring. You see, 90% of the time, a boxer is not really scared of another fighter. He's more scared of the back. He's more scared of the aftershock. He's scared of what happens after he loses. His pay goes down. His stock goes down. People roast him on the internet. I mean, because we live in the internet era to where these little kids be talking crazy to you. Canelo knows that. He's well aware of this. You know what I'm saying? So that's why you'll never see him fight David. He ain't never going to fight David. Canelo's on his way out. Watch how Canelo Alvarez looked against Triple G. This is how he looked against a 40-year-old man. He relies on the same punches. Look, a hook. Watch. A hook, an overhand, no jab, an uppercut. He got 3 punches. That's all Canelo does. The same 3 punches. You will never see Canelo have anything else in his arsenal. That's all the man got. You letting a 40-year-old man survive. He got the thing. He got the punch where he fakes up. He does this. He fakes like he gonna come over, and then he throws a body hook. Very limited fighter. But the man got fans because of that flag. Ain't that something? Diana Capada, what's up? She say, guys, don't be surprised if Canelo Alvarez retires because Andre, Charlo, Bebo, Morel, and Benavidez are waiting to beat the PEDs out of dude. Canelo is yeah, you absolutely right. But I should have read your comment. I can't put cuss words on my screen. Get a tiny toolbox. Hey, moderators, man, if you see any comments saying things that they wouldn't say to my face, just block them, man. I don't got time to entertain the little kids who steal their parents' cell phone and they want to talk crazy. You know what I mean? They ain't even gone through puberty yet. You know what I mean? So I'm not worried about the trolls, bro. Yeah, they could watch, but when they start talking too crazy, moderators just block them. This dude says, I got you. Canelo excuses don't work anymore. Ha, 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 ha. He is straight scared goofy. Yeah, Canelo Alvarez excuses don't work anymore at all whatsoever. They're never going to work. Never. I still can't believe he got close to, hold on, what you say? Don't be cursing on this. I still can't believe he got close to 50 million for that garbage performance, and Grandpa Triple G got 25 mil. That's a lot of money Triple G got just for participating in that fight. You know what I mean? In a fight where he barely threw punches, man. But forget about all that. Matter of fact, one more thing about Shakur and Canelo. I remember when Shakur Stevenson said, I think it was on Fight Hype, he said, if I was the same weight class, I would beat Canelo. He probably the only fighter to man up and actually say that, to say what everybody else is thinking, but is scared to say. That's like a lot of these little clown YouTube channels. They know that everything I say is true. And they know that they scared to say what I say. They scared to say what Dante Boxing Nation say or Rocky TV. I tell you what actually is, not this fantasy that you want to live by in your head. That's why my channel passed up a lot of these clowns who praise Canelo. They've been on YouTube for like 12 years, bro. I've been on YouTube 2 years, and I passed all of them. There's a reason for that. There's something that they're not doing right, and that's tell the truth. There's something that these channels are not doing right. I should not have passed y'all in only 2 years when y'all been on YouTube for a decade. You know what I'm saying? So there's something y'all ain't doing right. There's something y'all ain't doing right. Trust me on that. But, oh wait, this dude says, Electro says, does a 32-year-old Triple G beat a 32-year-old Canelo? A 35-year-old Triple G beat a 27-year-old Canelo, I believe. 28-year-old, how old he was. So most definitely, I don't think Canelo Alvarez will ever fight somebody his age again. As y'all know, Canelo likes to fight older fighters or fighters who have zero chance. Yeah, bro. The last fighter who Canelo fought who was his age was Bebo. And we all saw what happens when Canelo fights a guy his age. Keep in mind that Canelo weighed more than Bebo on fight night. So Canelo was the bigger man in that ring, and he was the same age. We all saw what happens when Canelo fights somebody his same age. That's why Canelo looks for the advantage. Steroids, catch weights, rehydration clauses, and the age gap. Those are 4 advantages that Canelo usually looks for. You know what I'm saying? Dave Clark say, you seen Canelo eating snacks on first we feast? I didn't see that, but I gotta check that out. Southpaw speaking facts. I always speak facts. Always. You know, especially when it comes to stuff like this. They say the best way to win an argument is don't even start the argument if you don't have a core foundation. Like that clown, like that, what is it, IBP? He got his little fans coming to my page talking about IFBP destroyed you. Bro, what is you talking about? Just because you mute somebody's mic and talk over them don't mean nothing. Everything he said I proved to be a lie, and I showed it. He said that Mauricio Suleiman, hey, bro, that's why there's a difference between me and these channels who just be straight nerds, bro, scared to show their face. He said that Canelo never requested the franchise belt. He said that's a lie. You got body bag. Canelo never requested a franchise belt. And then I played this, and he never spoke on it again afterwards.
Requested. Canelo requested.
Canelo and Lomachenko requested? Absolutely.
End of the story. IFBP's a clown. Mooney Brown says that Canelo hey, when they say Mooney Brown destroyed you, did he really? Mooney Brown said that clenbuterol wasn't a steroid. If you go on any steroid website, you're going to see clenbuterol. It is a steroid. It gives you more power and stamina. What is you talking about? These clowns might be they might try to create their own narrative, but you can't never, ever prove me wrong. Never, because these guys, and at the same time, on top of that, none of these dudes ever owned a pair of boxing gloves in their life. They don't know what it's like to take a punch or throw a punch, nor would they ever want to take a punch or throw a punch. You can't ever prove me wrong. Ever. Please know that. Come on, bro. Yo, Coco, what up? She say, that's why I have respect for you. God bless you, Coco. You know what I'm saying? I got respect for me because I know I stand on everything I say and I will never apologize. Like them clowns who say, why did you talk about this? Why did you attack this person, this person, this person? Because I felt like it. You know what I'm saying? I stand on everything I say. Hey, let me repeat this for you little clowns who want to just watch and be like, oh my God, I can't believe he said this. I meant everything I ever said in my life. I will never apologize for anything I ever say. Let me repeat that. Anything that I ever said that you see, oh my God, I can't believe he said this. I mean it. I mean it from the bottom of my heart. It's people in my own family, in my own blood family, who when I see, it's on sight. What makes you think I care about some little clown on the internet who just don't even show their face or nothing? An anonymous person on the net. I don't care about none of y'all. Like, real talk. It's real life drama that I got to deal with in real life. I don't give a damn about what a clown on the internet thinks. Goofy. Hey, yo, King Grayson, bro. I ain't going to do that. But just know he a whole police, bro. Do you think that Isaac Cruz deserves... Wait, what you say? Do you think that Isaac Cruz deserves a rematch with Tank? A rematch only happens when fights are close. You see, Mr. Oscar... I take it you're probably a young man, just, you know what I'm saying? And that's a good question. God bless you. The only reason that Tank gets so much hate is because he's Floyd's fighter. They hate Floyd so much that they're going to hate on Tank. That fight was not close. That wasn't a close fight. A rematch only happens when fights are close. Just like the Manny Pacquiao and Canelo fans, when they say, how come Floyd don't rematch Canelo right now that he's almost 50 years old? Or how come he don't rematch Manny? Rematches only happen when the fights are close. Why you think he gave Castillo and Maidana a rematch? I don't think either fight was close. I'm just saying. Isaac Cruz didn't come close to even getting a draw against Tank Davis. That fight wasn't close. And from round 8 on, Tank wasn't even using his left hand. You know what I'm saying? Say what you want. Just because Tank Pitbull landed a couple little punches, that don't mean he won the fight. That don't mean he beat Tank. You can land a couple little punches, good for you. It's boxing. You're going to land. but Tank outboxed that dude all around the ring. It wasn't even close. And if you think it's close, you're rooting off of your racial emotion, not the actual facts. Coco, thank you for the $2. I appreciate you. God bless you. Tank beat him with one hand. Does Isak beat Ryan? And matter of fact, this ain't no disrespect to Isak Cruz. I think he's a tough fighter. I think he's good. I think he got that Mexican style mastered. He got it down packed. You know what I mean? I like Isak Cruz. He's the definition of a tough throwback Mexican fighter. No disrespect to Isak. He just didn't beat Tank. You know what I mean? He definitely would beat Ryan Garcia. Isak comes straight forward. You know what I'm saying? Like, he stayed low because he's short. He comes straight forward. He worked the body and he come over the top. He got a good little game plan. I don't dislike Isak Cruz. He just didn't beat Tank. Tank could box. Y'all think that Tank is just this Mike Tyson power puncher because that's what y'all see in the highlights. Tank could actually box. He knows how to hit and not get hit. He could bang, he could box, he could brawl. Tank is better than what the little racist media give him credit for. Southpaw, do you got respect for Devin Haney? I absolutely do respect Devin Haney. I respect Devin Haney. But I just think that he don't beat Tank or Shakur. Like I say, Tank over everybody. I'm going to make t-shirts that say Tank over everybody. But I respect Devin Haney. I just think that he'd be jumping out his body. Like, he'd be talking out the side of his neck when it come to Tank. He act like he don't got a glass jaw. He act like he got Tank power. Tank's strengths are Devin Haney's weaknesses. Let me repeat that. Gervonta Tank Davis' strengths, his chin and his power, are Devin Haney's weaknesses. Devin don't got no chin and he don't got no power. Tank strengths are Devin's weaknesses. That's why I would go with Tank in that fight. You really expect me to believe that Tank is going to fight Devin Haney in a 12-round fight and not land once? Tank Davis will land on Devin Haney. How will his chin react? Ask Linares. I don't know. We got to see that fight. You right? The thing is, well, hold on, I got you. The thing is with Devin, he calling someone out. He actually wants to fight with them. Unlike Ryan TikTok Garcia. You know what? I respect Devin Haney. He do call people out and he stand on it. I mean, it takes a lot for a man to fly to the other side of the world to fight a man. And Devin Haney signed up for it twice. Like I said, that's why they're fighting in a really small arena this time in the rematch, because nobody want to see the fight because everybody know how we're going to go. George Cambozo made Devin Haney sign a contract to where he fights 2 times in Australia because he wanted Devin Haney to turn it down. You know what I'm saying? But I respect Devin Haney. But I just say Tank over Haney. That's my opinion, not y'all. Devin Haney got a glass jaw. That's what I see. That's what I see. Devin Haney jealous. You know what? Devin Haney might be jealous of Tank's chin and Tank's power. Devin Haney might be a little jealous that he don't got that chinny chin chin or that Gervonta Tank Davis power. Somebody caption this picture. I'm sure y'all know where it's from. It's Hasim Rahman Jr. and Stephen Curry falling asleep at the Canelo fight. The real, whatever your name is, should Rolly Romero fight Isak Cruz? And who do you got in that fight? I got Isak Cruz. Isak Cruz is more technically sound. Like I say, although he got that Mexican style, it's more of a technical pressure. I'm not saying he's super skilled boxer. Isak Cruz very flat-footed, but when he does come forward, he has a method to it. He don't just go crazy, just throwing a million trillion punches. He come forward and he bang the body, he'll pivot, and you know what I mean? But it's all aggression. Rody looks to land hard 1s and 2s. He tries to just wait and counter punch hard. That's where he messed up in the Tank fight at. I think Pitbull Cruz at 135 would beat Rody. And you saw Rody's chinny chin chin can't really take power like that. And Pitbull Cruz do got some power. How do I see Usyk versus Fury going? I don't play fantasy boxing, bro. Is that fight signed? He catch a lot of punches on them gloves. Pitbull Cruz, he's tough. Tough fighter. I would pick him to beat Rolly and Ryan. Maybe Devin. But Devin is very slick. He could, not matter of fact, I think Devin would outpoint Pitbull. You know what I'm saying? But, you know. Rolly garbage, acting like he too big for Isak. I mean, if they both could weigh in at 135, Pitbull Cruz weighed in at 135 his last fight. Rolly weighed in at 135 his last fight. So regardless of what they rehydrate to, if y'all can make the weight, y'all could jump in the ring. I spar with people who's 70 pounds heavier than me. Any boxing gym you go to any boxing gym, you're going to see guys sparring guys 15, 20 pounds heavier, bro. You got to learn how to take, you know what I'm saying? You got to learn, you got to be tough, bro. If you don't like getting punched, boxing is not for you, bro. They the same weight class. They could definitely make a fight. They could definitely make a fight. Yo, Tommy Egan say, I appreciate your videos. I show my brother your videos. Now he dislikes Canelo. Thank you. I'm glad he saw the light. Diana Cabala says, Green Days. If Devin Haney moves up in weight, that chin more likely stays the same. Remember, the bigger the weight class, more likely harder the punch. It's not more likely, Diana. It's the bigger the weight class, the bigger the man, the heavier the bones, the harder the punch. If your chin stays the same, that's just what it is. That's just what it is. Jamel C, what up? Shakur's one of the most underrated. You know what, man? After Friday, because Shakur fights on Friday, tune into that. I'm going to do a live stream for that. I will be live on Friday giving you round by round breakdown of watching Shakur do what Oscar Valdez couldn't do. Shakur Stevenson is going to fight Robson Conceição, somebody who was robbed against Oscar Valdez. Conceição beat Oscar Valdez. Shakur is going to show you how to stop Conceição. I think Shakur Stevenson is the future pound-for-pound king of boxing. Once Bud and Spence have their run and they get a little older, Shakur Stevenson, mark my words, he will be number one on the pound-for-pound list. Shakur is better than your favorite fighter. You are absolutely right. Oscar de la Fishnet tweeted about Canelo performance. Matter of fact, I got that right here. Oscar de la Hoya kept it real. Oscar de la Hoya kept it real. He said that it was a trash performance. Let's be real, that Canelo couldn't hold Hopkins' jockstrap. Shakur Stevenson is pawing his jab and distance management is amazing. I use his tactics a lot. Long guard is underrated. Setups right. Shakur Stevenson is probably the best skilled southpaw in the game. If y'all want to say Crawford and Boots, they could switch stances. I don't know what stance they is. But just pure southpaw, Shakur Stevenson is the most skilled and talented. You know what I mean? Who do you think will be the face of boxing in 10 years? 10 years. I couldn't tell you, bro. I'm not a psychic. But I think as far as excitement and what people want to see, I think Tank Davis is what people want to see. Just because Canelo brings in the money don't mean he's the face of boxing. It just means he's the most popular boxer because of his big fan base who don't know any better. And keep in mind that Canelo fans, all of them get drunk. So you can't really take what they got to say seriously. Just because you're dumb enough to shell out your money to watch Canelo, blowing him up, making him rich, don't make him the best boxer. Let me repeat that because I'm sure some of y'all are probably drunk right now. Just because you have a fan base who drinks alcohol 24/7 and they shell out their money to buy your fights, to promote you all the way up to here, for people to call you the face of boxing, don't mean that you're the best boxer. Just because Canelo fans shell out that money that they make cutting grass to buy his fights, making him the richest boxer, that don't make him the most skilled boxer. Shakur Stevenson is levels more skilled than Canelo ever will be. If Shakur Stevenson and Canelo were at the same weight class, I believe Shakur Stevenson would win every single round or drop and stop Canelo Alvarez. Dude says, I was talking about his status. He trying to fight Broner in a rematch over Davis. Who trying to fight Broner? Who's trying to fight Broner? Pitbull? I think Broner might be a little too big for Pitbull. What is that? Is that? Are you for real, bro? Or you just one of them trolls? Mr. Jason Reed, bro. Some Canelo fans haven't sobered up since the Canelo fight, bro. They'll literally stay up every day and night just drinking. It's sad, bro. You only have one body. God only gave you one body. You have one life. And you're going to ruin it every single day with Corona and Modelo, bro? Y'all saw what Canelo said after the fight. He said he's going to go drink tequila. You know what I mean? That's why he looked the way he looked. Canelo drinks too much. No, man. You saw that video with you and Fred from the LDPC? The LDPC is a bunch of clowns, bro. They're all jealous of Dante's Boxing Nation. I'm going to say it on this. The LDBC is nothing more than a hashtag. 7A Sports, the guy that wears the contacts and wears a female filter, he's nothing more than a clown. Like I said, I never seen no LDBC member in no boxing gym. Every boxing gym, everybody I work with, they're like, I don't care about that. That's some internet stuff. They're an internet gang. LDBCK. That's until I die. And I have yet to see none of y'all on the street. And I think y'all know what will happen. I can't say it on here. You know what I'm saying? Click, click, bang. This dude, hey, yo, Jason Reed, I love your comment. This dude says, I feel like Oscar Valdez knew he was going to lose. I feel like he was forced to step into the ring because of the fans. You can even see Oscar Valdez couldn't wait till the fight was over. Shakur outboxed him. You are absolutely right. AB would have been a beast if he stayed focused. You right. Yo, Swift Sloan, respect to you. Respect my mind. You got to respect my mind. You know what I'm saying? But I respect yours if you respect mine. I appreciate that. All right, man. Later on, I will be dropping a video on Shakur Stevenson, the future pound-for-pound king, the most talented southpaw in boxing. I just jump on here to say that. And I'm glad that Canelo Alvarez fans, they're starting to finally come around. If you can hear me, type in a yes. Diana Cabala says, the average, what she say? The average Mexican boxing fan isn't educated in the sport. Canelo only receives support from his fans because he looks like he's from Dublin, Ireland. Yo, Diana, that's a great comment. That's a great comment. I appreciate that. Y'all hear me? Starting at round 6 of the Canelo fight against Triple G the other week, the crowd started booing. 99% of that crowd showed up to watch Canelo Alvarez. I'm glad that there's some Canelo Alvarez fans, not all of them, because, you know, they pretty loyal to him, but some Canelo fans. God bless y'all, man. It's about time. They're starting to see right through this dude. You know what I'm saying? And I love that. A lot of Canelo fans are starting to turn their back on this dude because they're starting to see, like, yo, man, he could have knocked out this 40-year-old man. Why is he ducking Benavidez? Why don't he want to fight another Mexican boxer? Why was he saying that David Benavidez ain't accomplished nothing when he was trying to fight Makabu or Abney Oderum? You know what I'm saying? So I'm glad that some Canelo fans are finally starting to see it, bro. You know what I'm saying? You can't save everybody, but if you could, but if you could help 2, maybe 3 Canelo fans, you know what I mean? It's a little bit of sunshine. You know what I mean? So shout out to y'all Canelo fans who are starting to see the truth, man. I got respect for y'all. It ain't got nothing against none of y'all. The rest of y'all old school Mexican boxers, I love old school Mexican boxers. To this day, I say Juan Manuel Marquez, my favorite Mexican boxer of all time. My second is Oscar De La Hoya and Eric Morales. Those are my 3 favorite Mexican boxers ever. And you could never change my mind on that. You know what I mean? Because they fought everybody. Win, lose, or draw. They never backed down ever. You never heard no stories about Marquez. Oh, Marquez don't want to fight him. Oh, he ducking him. Morales either. De La Hoya fought everybody. You never heard that about those 3 Mexican fighters. But in this era, the redhead, you know what I'm saying? The dude who just wants to play golf and drink tequila, all type of bullshit with him. Franchise belts, testing positive for steroids, vacating belts, don't want to fight Mexican fighters, rehydration clauses. The list goes on and on about this dude, man. Like I say, Canelo Alvarez is a disgrace to boxing. And Canelo Alvarez fans, they ruined the planet Earth. I stand on what I say. You know what I'm saying? If you're in Chicago, Illinois, mainly out south, I'm going to be doing an interview with a trainer out south, man. The homie Zach. The man is a personal trainer. He teaches boxing 101. Probably one of the best fitness coaches in the city, man. So if you're in Chicago, mainly the south side, this week I'm going to have him on, man. He will get you right. I seen him transform clients from, you know, a little bit on the obese side to ripped up, bricked up. You know what I mean? So, Zach, shout out to you, bro. I'm going to have him on the show next week. God bless you, bro. Southside Chicago only. Northside, do y'all thing. But I'm going to get up out of here. Y'all will get the Shakur video later on today. And on Friday, I will be going live during the Shakur Stevenson fight. Shakur Stevenson, most talented southpaw in the game. Future pound for pound king of boxing. I'm going to get up out of here. Thank you to everybody who dropped super chats, even if you were a hater. And shout out to the Canelo fans, or should I say ex-Canelo fans, who are starting to see the light, man. I knew you would come around. Canelo Alvarez is losing fans, and I love it. I'm gone.